the potash from the ground. The mine will extract material from the prairie evaporate, which is 1,250 meters below the ground surface, well below the water resource aquifers of the Saskatoon, Sutherland, and Empress groups. Potash will be extracted from the Patience Lake, Belle Plaine, and Esterhazy members. The deposit is accessed via drill holes from the surface. To begin a well, a 30-inch hole is drilled to a depth of 10 meters. Then, a 16-inch conductor casing is installed in the well and cemented into place. Next, a 13 3/4-inch hole is drilled to a depth below the near-surface aquifers, which is approximately 200 meters, and a 9 5/8-inch surface casing is installed and cemented into place. The 8 3/4-inch production well is drilled from the bottom of the surface casing to the bottom of the Esterhazy member. A 7-inch production casing is installed to the bottom of the hole and cemented in place. To ensure the entire void between the edge of the hole and the casing is filled with cement, 20% more cement than is required to fill the void is pumped into the hole. Once the cement has cured, a hole will be drilled through the cement at the bottom of the production hole, down to a depth of 10 meters into the halite member below the Esterhazy member. A 2 7/8-inch tubular is installed to the bottom of the hole. Each solution mining cavern is developed using 2 wells. The first step is to develop a sump at the bottom of each well. For cavern development, fresh water is used as a solvent to dissolve the salt. The water is injected and dissolves the halite, creating a brine. The brine is returned to surface where it is disposed of by deep well injection. A blanketing fluid is added to the sump. The blanketing fluid will float on the top of the brine and prevent the solvent from moving up into the Esterhazy member. The roof of the cavern is developed as the sump grows horizontally. The objective of this process is to connect the 2 sumps together. Once the sumps are connected, mining of the Esterhazy member can begin. To begin mining, the casing is perforated to the desired width of the first mining cut, which is typically 1 to 1.5 meters. For primary mining, the solvent is switched to hot water. The hot water flows through the perforations in the casing and dissolves the potash-bearing ore. The saturated brine is extracted from the second well. The blanket material is continually added to the cavern to ensure mining proceeds horizontally along the width of the cut. As mining proceeds, the insoluble materials, such as clays and some undissolved